oh, you really tried to fight me. And so he said, okay. He didn't tell me to put my hands up. He reared back, hit me square in the head. All created in God's image and likeness. And how many know that we were created to take dominion over things? Come on, we were created to take authority, amen. And we were created to run things, amen. And so on our nature, on the inside, God has created us to actually to fight and take territory. But how many know you got to be careful which fights you pick, amen? Because there's some fights you ain't got no business fighting. You see, I learned this lesson the hard way. I tell you the story about my older brother. It was three of us. I was a couple years younger than my brother, and to this day, I remember it as if it was yesterday, but I don't know why. I don't know if I was just watching Rocky or Rambo or something, but I just thought I could beat my brother. Anybody got siblings? Man, you ever get into a fight with your sibling and look back and be like, why did I do that? There was this particular time I had already, it didn't matter what he said. I had made up my mind I was going to fight him. And I remember we were talking. He said something. I was like, that's it. I said, you know what? Go outside, man. We're going to fight. And we used to joke around all the time. He just laughed. And I said, no, I'm serious, man. I want you to go outside because I don't want to get blood over Mom's carpet over here. You need to go outside and put your hands up, man. And so he was just smiling, laughing the whole time. He's like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? And he goes outside. I said, man, this is the last time I'm going to tell you, put your hands up because I'm not going to be responsible for what happens. He never put his hands up. And so I said to myself, I'm like, Lord, I don't want to break a rib cage or anything else, but I'm going to hit him hard. And I reared back as hard as I could, and I hit him square in the chest. And I expected him to go back about 15 feet, because that's what happened in the Kung Fu movies. I expected him to just go back. And I remember I was like, wham! And he just stood there. And he was like, all of a sudden, he stopped smiling. He's like, oh, you really tried to fight me. And so he said, okay. He didn't tell me to put my hands up. He reared back, hit me square in the head. And I want to tell you, it was like the Looney Tunes. I swear I saw birds and chirping and everything. Everything went bright for a minute. I heard a ringing in my head. And all of a sudden, I realized I picked a fight that I cannot win. All of a sudden, reality hit me literally square in my face. And I remember acting like I was crazy because I was like, man, I don't want him to hit me again. I was like, ah. And so I just went away. And I never fought my brother again.